That's, I mean, it's nice to delay and nice to block, but I mean, how many times have you game planned this scenario? Like, they have CT spawn with 4, where do we go from A? Usually you would think you maybe want to push mid, but now that you've blocked them, they can come back. So this is a weird scenario.
It's very awkward to mid-round this, but they have Maka in apartments. Luckily, I don't know if he's going to be much of a factor.
It's been spotted out now, so they get confirmation of presence in apps. Torji ready for that boiler fight if it's provided. A jump off of bouncing his head off of the door frame. Evasive maneuvers, and it's not going to work out for Exorcise. In fact, comfortable for MOUZ in general. Spinks gets a second on his USP. Jimmy fills the feed, and Gravity piecing. Yeah, I mean, getting a bomb plant, maybe just getting a kill.
Yeah, a kill would be great. I mean, that round, I feel MOUZ played such good teamwork. Such good teamwork. Spinks backing up Torji as he steps into Boiler. You have Torji kind of backing off. They're double peeking and fighting. Just teammates covering each other the whole way through, and that's a pistol for MOUZ.
It was a tough one to read for 3D Max because they're running up mid, going long into CT. They're not really fighting with anyone. Gravity finds 1 kill here. Spot Spinks.
Oh, running out of bullets. There we go.
One plant would be huge.
Yeah, it would be. If he get one more kill, didn't know he was in pit, still alive for the moment, needs this clean, not gonna happen.
Right, and you know, they don't see anyone, so they're thinking...
And 3D Max still just playing a very patient game. Good time to note for all of you lovely people in Twitch chat at home as the second shift has begun. We do have the DHL mailbag if you guys want to send any questions or topics. That's outrageous. Brolin is going to make that happen. DHL mailbag at efg.gg. So in rounds like that are slow and chill, we can have a little chit chat.
Some guy just shoving a ribeye into a grinder.
There we go. Deep utility
wait,
down
you
middle.
mean steaks?
Oh,
Yeah, that's how they do it.
right through the smoke. Young Jimmy goes down.
Maybe they just misunderstood, you know, when they said that the stakes were high.
It probably did, yeah.
I just unironically dabbed at the end of that.
It was such a proud dab.
Oh my god, a dab of pride.
I hope this camera is working and we can get a replay.
No, yeah, maybe production if we get a replay.
Oh my god.
It's a strong dab.
Unironic dab.
That's not seen in years.
2025. That's crazy.
Unironic peek from Exertion to grab himself 1 kill. The lone defender. Flames are down on the ground. Nobody wants to test it.
What?
I'm actually surprised Lucky didn't just kind of step into that fire for that fight. But Exertion's going to get another shot at things as he plays for the retake. The retake.
That's what they call it. We're going to be seeing them go for the plant that would enable the retake. In the meantime, Gravity and Torch, you're just hanging out on the other side of the map. That's nice.
They're having like a little date, aren't they? It's a little picnic.
Yeah, just looking at the apartments, seeing if anything tickles their fancy.
Eat at the top of the ramp.
Oh no, the timing.
Come on. Flash and go. Or no. Yeah, there's Spinks and Brolin having a look, but it doesn't look like they're going to be giving it much more. One more flash will go. Brolin goes through. Oh, hang on. Awkward for the pool fight. Very nice from Brolin. A little burst. Exorcise, however, set up for the 1v3. Clean on the first. Multiple bodies encroaching. No time. Very sensitive mission. They need to get on the defuse.
Does he have it? I think he's got it. I think it's going to be so close. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Round openings for 3D Max, I feel. Contrary to what we normally see from them.
True.
This has been very laid back.
And that's quite the opposite, actually. Maka just goes round in the corner, commits to the first fight. He finds Brolin comfortable body shots to dispatch.
You gotta call this off. You didn't break in on your thrust, and now there's that entire stockpile of utility that Exertion has to just ruin anything you want to do from here on the next timing. So it's time to back off and reset on the map and see what else is out. See what else is out there.
I've always wondered what you're supposed to do if you don't break through on your first thrust. So you can go back, try a different approach.
Try again, yeah.
Right.
Couple tries, and then I think maybe you want to sit back and think about
why.
Yeah.
Why you're not getting in there yet.
Try to force it through. It can be pretty painful. Right, you see how much utility was there for the side of MOUZ.
Right.
Extra player. Oh wait, what?
It was just a little bit of
Showing some leg.
sliver of Brolin.
Brolin's a little confused on that one.
You heard it. You heard the flash hit him in the face. A good read from Exercise. Good ears. Good ears. That's the compliment you don't hear all too often.
It's a good one. I wish someone would say that to me, personally.
Yeah, you got good ears. Jim.
Torshi's got to save. He's got to back off. Jimmy's nowhere to be found, other side of the map, so the AWP is critical. Haven't seen Torji get going with it yet. Plenty of opportunities remain, plenty of money for MOUZ as well, so just keeping this weapon at hand is another full buy moving forward.
This one hurts. I mean, they were 5v4, 3 guys on B, and
Incendiary buys time. Looks like Brolin is considering leaving Library. This is the gap they're trying to force, though. He comes back. His sixth sense gets him back on the line just in time. Can't go for the double up. Asking too much of him. Maka catches it. Spinks and Jimmy most likely to be tested here. It's Spinks ready, needs a multi. First one's free. Awkward. Damage inflicted. Spinks and Jimmy collapse, and so does the site. Hang on, Zershan. No one ready for that one. Just rounds the corner, a clean headshot onto a body, and the follow-up. This could get clutchy, though.
Oh, it's there. He wants that library shot. Two players coming in. Torji with the AWP in the back lines. Ducks down.
He knows there was an AWP. He knows where they are. A smoke would be lovely to block. It's going to make things weird. Weird angle over the edge of the box. One and done. Okay, messy from both sides, but Zershan's the one that leaves with 3 kills and another round for MOUZ.
Just like he has had that smoke the entire time. Like he could have smoked small pit while they were going up mid to split A. He could have smoked pit.
Looks like Maka does want to push mid, though, and Torji's already on this line. I wonder if Maka's got a way to approach this. Feels like Maka's favored in this. Yeah. Not Maka, excuse me.
Well, again, exactly like you said, Yanko, trying to screw with the timings, trying to peek right before the smoke pops, see if Torji's maybe going to fall asleep at the wheel, thinking it's going to be covered.
He's on the line,
yeah,
it's coming.
Yeah, Torji ain't going to get caught by that.
It's too easy. An opening kill, and especially when you've just, saved 3 rifles in order to have a second bite of this cherry, and you're already having the mood soured. Not going to be feeling too good about it. The fact that Torji's braving a reaggress completely on his own here, he's not falling back, even though there are some Tech 9s in play. Will he be able to take a pot shot, fall back out the arch? 3-quarter smoke, not going to remove sightlines and info from Torji here. Lovely work.
I felt like the only reason they even bought was because they had enough money for an AWP. MOUZ is not really in reset territory anymore. 5-1 down. Perhaps just go for a half buy. Make sure you have all the guns.
Or hit 2 wallbangs. Go on, go for the Cord Zero wallbang as well. Go on.
Ooh, that's a nice shot. Yeah, that's a beauty. Another one for Torji. Fish in a barrel.
Ace.
Yeah, go get it.
No one else is allowed to hunt him. Hey, get away. Hey.
Oh, beat the nade, beat the nade. Oh, it's exertion. No wonder they're angry at each other all the time. I would be too now. He's got a reason.
Oh, it was insane. It was insane. Just so comfortable for Torji. Like, the crosshair's in the right place. He's just clicking. Bang. The one that's most impressive to me was this one on the short jump strafe bait.
Yeah, that was nice. Catches him real quick right here.
This one was really not easy. Just finds that top of his shoulder just as he hits the wall.
You accept it if you're body because you're just like, that's unreal. Fair play.
Oh, okay. I did everything to make that shot hard to hit, and he still hit it. Torji this time, first one to go down.
So they try and blow his AWP backwards, I think, by breaking that smoke. I don't see anyone picking it up yet, so I think it did the opposite effect. Now it's just kind of lost. Jimmy's got to step up. Molotov down. Spinks with a long-range crossfire, but he is naded out of position. And those pistols swing wide. This is a great round from 3D Max, and it's done.
As soon as they let loose a little bit, play with pace, even though they were only on a half buy with Tech 9s, one missed shot from Torji. And all of a sudden, the defense collapses.
I wonder if it's frustrating. This is a broad assumption. I don't know if they're actually doing this, but I would imagine 3D Max would have prioritized practicing and developing slower pace defaults, kind of like map control, progression across that.
Killed through the wall in bike. Because I'm gonna bring the aggression now.
Hello?
Oh! I can't believe he looked right.
I don't know if I've ever seen the player open the door and get the frag that cleanly.
I don't know if production can get this or if I'm throwing him under the bus. I think, did he just yell across the room to Jimmy in the live round? Can we get what he said there?
Ooh,
that's a crazy little clear through the door.
That is mad. Been watching the demos, maybe made a step, but is it going to cost them? Zershan jumps up. A team kill from Maka? Yeah, not ideal. Still a 3-on-3 though, and that bomb will be going down thanks to Gravity punching in the code.
Now you got to win the round if you're Maka. Now in the back of your head, you're like, I got to make up for that right here, right now. Spinks, Torji, and Brolin all coming in and lining up for the retake. 2 going to come in through Ruins. Spinks coming in late. They've got utility, Molotovs, and 2 flashes.
Unless they find the kill fast, they should save.
Man, they're so forward. It's going to be what, 1 flash? Spinks has it. Flash connects, and Gravity still has enough vision. Removes that, still 2-on-2 on the retake. Another kill found. They know where Exercise could likely be. Banana side, and it's a quick dispatch. Oh, falls apart for 3D Max.
It really has been. They've just, I mean, you're just kind of calling their bluff, I guess, on a certain extent. Now, they've been able to shut them down a couple of times when they've gone rap side, so maybe they're feeling comfortable with this kind of a play, and they obviously have said, you're not rotating back, you're pushing banana. But now, not only is long side open,
What the f... Why do you hate your teammates? Yeah, karma.
Is that 2 rounds in a row?
Bro.
Is that Maka again?
Yeah.
This is like inexplicable now.
What was that one?
I don't know about that one.
There was no one there.
Oh, nearly the collat as well. Gravity lucky to be alive. Torji only changes that in a moment later. Well, I don't know what to say about that one.
What did he see?
It's just not it's not flowing right now for 3D Max.
Is he hallucinating?
Oh, he looks really upset.
He does. I mean, that one is egregious.
Oh.
Now I feel bad.
Yeah, I actually do too. However, 4 is a functional scoreline. Dare I say, maybe even, you know, a par for the course. You could go 7-5. What's the one where you were just off? Is that a bogey?
A bogey is, yeah, 1 under.
Like 1 over par?
1 under, yeah, 1 over par.
1 over par. So, you know, that's, I'd say 8-4 is kind of the bogey scoreline. You can still work with it.
Yeah. Not super pleased.
Yeah, you'd be more excited for 5, but you'll take 4. However, 3
sounds great as well.
What happens
Alex?
after a bogey? What's the next one?
It's bogey into a...
Not a golf.
Double, it's a double bogey.
Double bogey. Oh, it doesn't sound good.
They have cool names when you go the other direction.
Just
when you
lack
go
of
good.
creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
It's like birdie and then an eagle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, they do like that.
Oh, and then a falcon.
We just go...
Just birds.
Yeah, we just go through all the birds. There's a nice spam. This hit is dead in the water, dead before it even began. An easy spray down, and 3D Max have lost the plot on Inferno. It's 9-2.
They've got more AKs than the T's do.
We call this the Royal Flush.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did name it that for a while.
What is going on today? That's important. Maka, hang on. It's a 1v1 right now on site. Xerxian on that first box, not going to be ready for the mantle up. Maka with impact, 2 into B. It's their best chance in a long time for this final round of their attacking half, just to have something to work with.
Yeah, Maka with his double kills so far. Bomb being planted. Good damage onto Gravity, onto the planner. 3-on-4, man down retake. And the other 2 players are just now coming over from CT spawn. Spink still has not left, looking for that really late lurk that will never come. A very tough scenario to get back in, but MOUZ is going to have to give it a go. Last round of the half.
Yeah, let's see. We're going to learn all the retake nades. They've got plenty to be throwing, so there's flashes, incendiaries. Rolling the first man on the scene. Smoke on the banana side. Exercise just burrows into that. And a good flash. Hang on. There's grounds for something. Not enough. Okay, 3. All they have to work with. Is it 3 rounds max for 3D Max? Map 1. You don't have egg and spoon races over there.
I don't know. No, we don't. But yeah,
we just race with eggs on spoons in Europe. That's
true. That's kind of a fun thing.
Yeah.
Well, Body's getting off to a good start. Nice headshot on the retreat. However, he has allowed MOUZ into the bomb site. So even with the man advantage, still going to be a tough retake. There is no kit for the CT side. A little bit of utility to use and smoke flash. Body spots out 1. Xerxian cannot afford to go down at this point, but that's a nice kill to bring things back. Flashes out, Torji and Xerxian in a crossfire, tagging away. That Spink's popping up, and oh, they're going nowhere. 3D Max gets stopped at their first step. Double digits for MOUZ at a 7-round lead. Got some cool Counter-Strike still coming up. Just for a quick B-Stream update, in case you don't have that up on a second monitor, plug your ears. 3, 2, 1. Mongols up 1 map to the good over Gentlemates, who are leading 6-2 over the Mongols on that second map. So plenty of action and fun going on over there. Not so much fun going on for MOUZ at the moment as 2 players burn, and now they've got to bail out to the other side of the map, and it's just Body remaining.
1 is fine here, Body. Anything is great.
Oh, you've got it now. You got the tag.
Yep, body shot's even acceptable. Doesn't reveal himself. That's the kill. Finished off nicely, softened by the Maka scout. Torji, though, is not going to give up.
MOUZ can actually still do this.
Yeah, you're right, Jason. Gravity's running at him, though. Torji should be overwhelmed, and it will be a necessary conversion from 3D Max. Back in business, at least starting it. You know, they've cut the ribbon.
Yeah.
You know, you're probably setting up the point of sale system.
They've got everyone on location. Yep. Ribbon's cut. Everyone's celebrating. We've just started the project.
Yeah, I need to see the replay of that incendiary, though.
Yeah,
what the hell happened there? Because there was a smoking pool.
Well, I know one of them got dinked.
So it's a molly, not an incendiary, right? And they extinguish. Oh, it didn't extinguish.
It's happened again.
It's happened
we
again.
Had this, so Chad and I did an off-camera CSI a little bit yesterday with the overpass one. Brought to you by, we actually have just turned into radio DJs now. It's insane.
By Henrik.
You guys got the voices for it.
Only when the music's playing. It sounds way better. Oh, that's a beefy nade landing on Brolin, and Spink's going to make this progress much more difficult. Lucky shuts it down. 3 defenders here, but the B defenders are on rotation as well. They're on their horse, headed over to the A-bomb site.
What'll it be, Lucky? Oh, he actually didn't spot the guy in the smoke. Xertion's just passed them both. Crazy timing. This is exciting. He's going to have backs turned. They were going back to be off the back of this. Xertion's likely going to be the one pulling the strings now because he's got Gravity's back turned to this. They're going to trigger discipline.
How much does he have, though? How long does he wait? Okay, not at all.
That's enough.
Yep. Well, there's still one more there. He doesn't seem like he's too concerned about it for the moment. Rest of his team are sprinting in as well. They're going to be in for a rude surprise. Body, once again, waiting and nobody considering this. Bomb is going to get stopped. Body has given his team a great chance to get up to 5 rounds. Plenty of time to deal with it, but they need it now.
Nice shot. Xertion continues to be a bit of a thorn in their side. Lucky kept at bay. There's another smoke replenished as Xertion audibly tries to relocate. Spam back, much more damage efficient. And Exercise just as he arrives on the scene. A smoke that takes another 20 off of the clock. Oh, does he go for a spam on that? He's trying to track.
They have one kit, so in his mind, he's like, don't give up my position just yet. Don't let him know anyone's on the flank. We still have a decision to make. Bomb about halfway through now, and Lucky is backing away. So Exercise, you either go for exit kills, or you're going to go for like a really late ninja, which obviously, as we can see, is never going to work, so it's exit kills. And that doesn't work either.
Could have been cool.
A horse, I think.
A horse?
Yeah, it sounds like a horse. Okay, oh, nice shot from Maka. Spinks thought for sure he was getting away. 4 on 5 for MOUZ, blocked off by Smoke, so we're going to chill for a little bit.
Some of those that work forces.
I'm just saying that.
Burn.
Yeah. Defensive smoke down, extinguish the... Oh, that's a big crack. In the smoke.
I actually,
in the smoke?
I think you are the leading candidate for out of context soundboard. I could do
really
some great ones, man.
I'm hooking you up.
I am telling you, I'm going to do a Jason soundboard when I have time.
Okay, trading our way in. That includes one of their own teammates. Brolin and Torji left in a 2 versus 3 for the map.
Brolin. Dance around the different fights, but nice find from Maka on the way back in.
Never expected Maka to get that aggressive off of the repeak. Kind of piecing together what's happening, but that third player who's rotating over now, Gravity, he's going to be late.
For a very important date with Destiny on this A site. Lucky caught through the boards, even awkwarder for Exercise down already. Gravity comes through, stuck behind the Moto smoke.
All right, where are you going to position? One can stay on the bomb site, one needs to get into the pit as well. That spam through, good damage. Nade going to come in as well, and Maka just slips past it.
Well, that's a very threatening smoke. Brolin might have to just kind of contain it and house it. Worried about the short wrap as well. They're not rushing this 3D Max. They're using all the time that's available to them.
I like this. I like this. You can get the double peek from Pit. Brolin can't swing out too wide, but he didn't like the bomb site. Now they're creeping in behind him as well. Nobody's got eyes on that. Gravity, what a play. As MOUZ is frozen up by brackets, it's Torji holding the line. He's got another one and ducks down. That should be it. It's all over. Torji has won the day. The kill doesn't matter. 13-5, MOUZ take Inferno.
What a feeling. For both sides of the court. Maka's not looking happy.
Trying to get the pipe, but not this time from 3D Max.
Kind of saw it on in the first map, though.
They're going to be flying to the short one instead. Here's Exertion. Getting in the sewers, getting in the dirty side, and he's got himself a flank here on Exercise. Eventually taking him out. It's going to be MOUZ out on top in terms of players. That bomb going to be planted in the middle of the site. Maka not able to stop it.
Oh, that was his one-tap chance now squandered. Body in the meantime does find Xertion. He was the most forward of the two.
Oh, okay.
Lovely shooting from the Glock. Brolin, however, pulls it back. Makes it a 1v1 with 3 kills deep, looking for that quad kill. Damn, that's some sharp shooting. Look there.
Yeah,
I don't know him like that, but I want to call him it so bad. It sounds so good.
I feel like you can say it, Alex. It's fine.
Like I used to call Get Right Totte.
Totte. Yeah, well, I think for Brolin, obviously, the standout Swede these days, and a big performance for her in the pistol round here with a 4K coming in. Fantastic start into the game, and for 3D Max instantly going to be going for the force buy. MP9 Scout coming out here from Maka.
Yeah, they went for that long setup, him and Maka, so really important to have something that's efficient from long range.
Makes sense, and so does that from Lucky. Positioned up close and catches Spinks. It was one of the B defenders taken down, so Gravity watching from the sidelines, as it does look like they're trying to kind of tighten the thumb screws now on the B side quite quickly.
That defensive smoke doing a lot of work.
Starting to fade now. Exertion will be calling for some backup. He's the only one forward of the line.
There goes
Nice
Lucky.
flash.
Yep, into the open, into the fight. Now Torzy, he's the only player with a little bit of health left. This force buy looks to have paid off for 3D Max. If Torzy can get this kill on Lucky, though, once again, it's wide open. And he goes for the peak. Oh, misses the bullets, gets dropped down to 4 HP, but still gets that kill. And look how far away Body is from this fight. He's all the way at top con.
Yeah, but I mean, this is essentially an AWP in Maka's hands now with the damage inflicted already. Any body shot, anything will do.
Hopefully not literally a body shot.
Yeah, he's done
We
enough
saw
of
on
that.
Inferno.
Good point.
Oh, Body just making sure they can't go back up con to the A site. Oh, not too far off the wall bangs here. But Torzy is able to put that bomb down, and then Brolin's aggressive move catches Body off, and this makes it a lot easier now for MOUZ to turn this in their favor, and missed shots from Maka. You said he only needed to land one anywhere in the Body, Alex. He just couldn't connect, so ends up being a 2-0. Great recovery there for MOUZ.
Potentially if he gets back to B in time, so let's see if that's going to be enough for 3D Max to hold.
The smoke comes in, Gravity. Maybe toss it out, but Ecstasies is getting a lot of his health blasted away from him, but he gets into that smoke. He's trying to create chaos with it. Gravity certainly making it effective as a second kill comes in on the MP9. And remember, Exercise hasn't even been detected yet as Lucky doubles up. Ecstasies closes, and it turns out it works out for 3D Max. They only lose one player.
Waiting for his team to come back, and then when they do, they still have utility to deal with. It's very important on overpass that your B player feels that timing, feels that space where he can apply pressure on his own. So the CTs can't over-rotate, so they're forced to spend utility. None of that happened, and 3D Max stealing that round away from MOUZ.
Looks like Xertion's on high alert for this long walk. Lucky's there, Body's tugged.
Yeah, well, he's got the angle here to fight Body, but Body's going to come out on top of it. 2-man advantage now for 3D Max, a minute left. At least one kill's come back in elsewhere from Torzy, and a chance for a second here on Lucky at long. They know there's 2 players long side now based on the early kill, but it doesn't matter if you can't get rid of them. Brolin will fall, and MOUZ fall to just 2 players. Torzy and Yimpat with really nowhere to go. So now the money is going to be completely broken for MOUZ. Impact trying to cause some damage on the way out here, but we're looking at a tied scoreline of 2-2. Impact picking up the AK. He's going to take another fight and win it against Lucky, but traded immediately by Gravity. Money's in the bin.
So these next couple of tournaments going to be really interesting to see where teams are with their overpass. Spinks now a bit more aggressive towards the B side of the map, finds an entry, gets a lot of information. That's Body the A player. Maka gets an assist, so they know they can't just over-rotate and know for sure where you want to end the round.
Brolin peek. Okay, what is that? Galil into the peak on Maka. Couldn't handle the pressure of Brolin. Now 20 seconds left. Lucky waits in the toilets. They're coming out towards him now on default. Lucky getting spotted, not able to do much. He was just hoping, praying that he was able to get that one kill as they crossed into the bomb site, but he won't, and so it will be a MOUZ round and a tie game again.
Really helped us win that round. Good job, keep it up. Simple as that. 2 con to start, 2 fighting for that short water. Gravity and Spinks are head-to-head, and Spinks happy to oblige. Thank you very much.
Maybe they just have small hands.
Yeah, that's possible too.
Yeah. Smoke in the middle of the monster. Okay, Brolin offers it right back up, but here comes the rest of his teammates trying to burst through this B bomb site. There's 3 players here on the CT side, and oh no. The start of the round was so solid for MOUZ, but all of a sudden, 3D Max now in a pretty powerful position. They got 2 players down in B. They're forcing MOUZ to change their idea and sprint back for the final 30 seconds towards Body. And let's see if Body can deliver here. Back in the dice box. Throws out that defensive smoke, peeks out to the right side. That's the bomb going down, and they've got to pick it up, and they're racing back from the lower site.
Bomb goes down just in time. Lucky Position noted. I think they may have even heard both of them, so they're going to be hedging their bets that it is going to be all coming in from bankside. Jimmy's gone all the way around. He went long side, and he's just going to wrap double up, divide up. Zersha just needs to play time. It's planted for them, and it gets very difficult without a smoke here. You're going to have to provide some covering fire. You'd love to accelerate, try and take the fight. Looks like Lucky's thinking about it, pushing forward now. Oh, no one's up close. It's a horrible feeling.
They're just hiding away. Yimpat in the toilets. Desertion gone for the peak finally, but the time's gone. And Yimpat, he just doesn't need to do anything now. Peeks into the open, and then they just line up for him.
Just felt the rotation back to A was a bit slow from 3D Max, but perhaps it's the lurk from Brolan in the previous round that kept them honest.
Oh, well, it has not worked out for Spinks. His aggressive play in short this time. He had a Mac 10, trying to force the issue, get that opener, but 3D Max had come out with 2 in the first couple of seconds of this round, and Body's locked down connector, so no response in any kills, no response in any map control being taken here from MOUZ. It's a round where they feel suffocated.
Perhaps somewhat naive from Spinks to think he can go, you know, water 3 times quickly. But maybe they were caught off guard by the amount of money that 3D Max has, you know, the utility and the weaponry. The AWP as well, I don't think they expected that.
Yeah, you mean you just won 2 rounds in a row. Like, you think maybe finally they're going to be down to a weaker buy, but they have pretty much everything. Well, at least,
you know, that they're playing it, but don't feel super strong on it. So in best of 3s, it usually ends up being vetoed by someone in the second phase.
Yeah.
I'm not saying necessarily...
Train seems to have the community divided, doesn't it? It's one of those maps that some people have just immediately decided not going to be a map they take an interest in. Oh, that sounded like a lot more damage than it was.
Does he check it? Yeah, of course he does. Yimpak goes running into the corner and Body broken.
See that crouch? You see, Donk's just ruined the game for him.
Yeah, the slide, the little crouchy slide.
Just getting a little bit out on that B stream if you want to see how that one's going down.
Here goes Gravity. Look at this. Here in the utility being used up. The jumps to towards. He's going to be cut off at the back of the pack. There's the advantage gone. And then all of a sudden, 3D erupt with 3 kills. It is Brolan and Spinks in recovery mission mode as they sprint down into the connector. Not ready for Exorcise, who will take both away and put 3D Max back in the lead.
Huge round from 3D Max in the 4v5 to bring it back. Great timing for the information play. Gravity, right place at the right time. Just as MOUZ was executing towards the A bomb site, the flank comes in. Maka gets one with the AWP. Exorcise, the safety in case they want to go back B.
Oh, you see, MOUZ already very frustrated. Oh, there we go. Really frustrated. You're at the back throwing nades. You can't even get your gun out for a fight. And that is certainly a great start to the round here as MOUZ's money's broken. They're down to a couple of upgraded pistols. And getting an opening kill with the Deagle is certainly going to set them off in the right direction at least.
Little quick scope.
All right, is there anything else? Can they get Body's taking a very bold position up on top of the dice box. He's been able to jump on down in time and remove Toysy.
Yeah, and you've got nothing else, right? Spinks has in fact nearly lost the Deagle, has retrieved it. But you're peeking in dry. Maka comfortable to connect.
Buys back in the next round here for MOUZ. Not going to get close to a bomb plant. Already real significant damage here to 3D Max. And a 6-4 scoreline ringing out on the CT side. I was reading the Maka interview. I don't know if you touched on this in Map 1, Alex, but it was...
The Reddit one?
The one that's on HOTV.
Okay.
And
what did he talk
Oh,
about?
I thought you said Mac.
No, I wouldn't bring that up. Just tar half.
Yeah, just shoot. Who needs to do bombs? Gravity, however, has actually lost 40 of his health despite the run boost, and it's not going to work out from this head-to-head between Spinks and Gravity. They just go blow for blow. Spinks wanting a second one and actually does spot out and force back the aggressions of Exorcise. Spams him down regardless, catches him on the tail end of his assault. It's Body and Jimmy now with a bit of a standoff, trying to take this con fight.
Yeah, let's see if Jimmy can win this. And it goes up into the fight. Body gonna make sure that Jimmy cannot get past him. Torchy's also low. Not looking good here for MOUZ whatsoever. It gets worse. What? How did he not got that?
Yeah, Exorcise not going to be feeling great, especially if it transpires into a MOUZ 5th. Can't believe Torchy's alive. Oh, not going to be happy with that, but maybe now Body has redeemed the 3D Max. Gets the kill, gets out before Zershan can catch him.
All right, here goes Maka. Nice peek, but unable to work it onto Brolin. Leaves Exertion. 1v2. Let's see if he can pull this situation off. He's got health. He's got a lot of utility. And now he's got it down to a 1 versus 1 as Lucky just steps into the open. Little gap at the side of the smoke. He's going to clear it.
Yeah, no info.
Oh, and then he goes into the smoke. He gives Body the advantage there. And 3D Max takes 7.
Do we need a front toilet smoke? Is that redundant? A couple of flashes? Just a molly? Okay, so you start with the boost, trying to spot for any divider or...
Oh, but maybe the front toilet smoke could have worked out.
It would have been nice,
Alex,
actually.
Yeah.
Front toilet smoke, molly divider.
And you're in. And you're up.
Bob is your uncle. In the side of the smoke, you got Exertion. Oh my god, what is happening here? Brolin finally getting rid of Body. Absolute chaos in the bathrooms. There's a spot from Exercise, an important kill to come in from Brolin. Gravity treading out, and Gravity dropping down into the water, desperately calling his teammates to rotate down here and help him out. He's blinded by his own teammates. Flash though, as he went for the peak, they went aggressive. Bomb's gone down. Problem here for MOUZ in the dying seconds of this first half. Maka is so low at heaven. The plant is coming in on default. He threw a Molotov into a smoke, so it has not worked out there for Maka. Switch out to the rifle, and MOUZ are long gone.
Yeah, this one now goes from very minimal chance to absolutely none. 6 HP, sure.
Yep.
He manages to get out of heaven. That's a win, in a way.
That's a win. Step 1. Now step 2. Gets into the bomb site. No one from MOUZ is going to peek from Monster. They're doubled up at short. They can even send one body forward, and that's what's going to happen. Impact will confirm it. It's going to be 7-5. 3D Max in the lead. We'll see if it's enough to close this map out and send us to Nuke after the break. Pushes further up through the bathrooms as teammates are going to be coming out from long side in just a little bit here. Maka hoping he can grab an opener. Both players not exactly landing the shots they require, and finally, first blood is drawn. It's Exercise on B, who's traded out immediately by Exertion. And here comes that final move through long.
Yeah, that's an interesting smoke. Torchy's investigating perhaps a different angle of approach. Might be able to catch a little one with the back turned. Brolin on truck. Struggling. Nice shots. Maka and Body open up the site. Brolin does well. Gets way more than he was worth and just flying through the smoke is Exertion. Hey, on y va. Let's go. Curious to see how Spinks gets with just a FAMAS here. Any output is good. Caught off. That's insane. Not looking.
All right, goes back again, and it would have been just a little bit too much if he pulled off 3, but the damage is finished off by the scout of Torzi, and surely there's no way in which MOUZ let this one go now.
Wow, I just can't quite get over the fact you're trying to double peek one guy not looking at you with a FAMAS, and he gets caught out and gets 2. Like, sick output from Spinks, but I feel like 3D Max know they're better than that. Lucky's low.
It's pretty flat way to go, isn't it?
I mean, all their teammates will get 1400. I mean, sure, you get to have the AK and Galil, but if you know...
Physical fighting over sandwiches.
Good old days.
That's how it used to be. Looks like he needs to work on his wallbang lineup there. Not quite on the mark. That shot is those Spinks. Damn, not playing scared. Just goes running down con, back turn, distracted and Exertion profits. Ooh. Well, that's one of your best weapons in this round gone without much of a whimper. That's not ideal. Body's got space, stretching his legs on long.
They saved for that.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I am leaning a little bit to Alex's take. Maybe his tech issue was a part of why they didn't go for it. Sucks either way.
Definitely.
Well, the Deagle stepping up to the mark here. Body racing, trying to get in. He's actually done very well there, but then Spinks is taking his other 2 teammates away in the exact same motion. Body's having a good game here. He's 19-7, could be 20, but Spinks is going to stop that from happening as he collects himself a 4K.
Would you buy me a Subway sandwich, Dinko, if you said you would?
Yeah.
You would?
I'd buy you a sandwich, yeah.
That's
I wouldn't put my money on it, Alex.
I see what you're trying to do
Maybe if you
here,
ask
Alex.
for it, Alex, maybe, but if he was getting him one,
Yo,
I wouldn't think of asking you.
just
I
put it this
see,
way.
I
Put it this
see,
way.
okay.
It was Jason all along.
It was. It's always been Jason. Yeah, he's just going to be tucked on long side and maybe even actually looking to cook up a little bit of an active push. Interesting.
Oh, that's great. And Torji doing a great job of using his utility to block them frontside bathrooms. So Spinks finds one more now. It's a 5v3.
got through the smoke on bathrooms, but still has a line of sight. It's just too comfortable, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah, it absolutely is. Gravity. At least one quick headshot, but MOUZ, yeah, that was a buy round from 3D Max. It just felt like there was no fight whatsoever in them. They didn't get close to a bomb plant, so we end up not having enough money to get a full buy here. Best case scenario is you get Tech9's armor. Then you go for a timeout. Let you know, get on the mic. It's starting to feel like it's getting that point where MOUZ could just round this game out 13-8.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be quite a condemnation for 3D Max on this T side of Overpass. He's going again. I think maybe he's trying to be ahead of the flash. If they, oh no, they want to nade it, and okay, opens up the smoke, and a nice shot from Exercise's Deagle will punish the aggression.
Yeah, Exertion playing a dangerous game in this round, and obviously his life not going to be long, but at least gets treated out by his teammates.
He doesn't want to be caught by the execute, right? Wants to play close to the smoke so he catches them in front of all the flashes that are popping behind them.
Well, Yimpat's going to take up that close master position. Now Brolin going to be playing alongside of him. They've still got two players committed down into this B-bomb site. There's the peek up short. Yimpat does well. Lucky taking down Yimpat on the double. He's out of bullets, though, and he goes to the USP. And so bodies Deagle, bags two, and it's into the B-bomb site.
Oh, a little bit more bullet efficiency could have made that easy for Jimmy, but it's still looking like it's going to be another MOUZ round.
Especially with the grenade coming in, and in a pretty deflating way there for Gravity. It's going to be a 10-8 scoreline. No bomb plant again there for 3D Max, but it was all about getting the rifles out here and now. Yeah, so there's limited time. It's going to be a B finish. Oh, Maka. It gets worse for them. The bomb carrier getting damaged up. Ecstasy's forced away from short. Can't help his teammates out in this final thrust into the B bomb site. This is a do-or-die round for 3D Max as well. And Torzy's going to stop that push forward from Exercise. Bomb is still stuck in Maka's hands, not making its way into the site just yet. He is paranoid about the grenade damage that could come towards him. The only player with an HE is Spinks, and he decides to use bullets instead. Brolin denies the bomb plant, and we've got MOUZ 11-8 now.
Still, quote-unquote, only 4 rounds that you're away. Yeah. Maybe you get lucky with some 1-digs, right? Maybe you drop a scout to Maka. Or maybe Lucky gets one
fair enough
through the wall.
And the wooden board's not Brolin's friend. Yeah, it's just over a minute on the clock left here. And advantage, at least in manpower for 3D Max. But you mentioned, Yank, the lack of utility. That'll make things very difficult into the later stages. You can't execute into a bomb site. You're trying to work an extra kill from a boost. You're trying to send Maka in, hoping that he's able to get something done against the defenses. Well, they've done a decent job of keeping this at 3v3, but Spinks once again with some solid output here from MOUZ. Grenade goes down into the bomb site. Grenade is finished off Exercise, and it's all Lucky. He opened the round for 3D Max, and now he has to close it, and Torzy will deny that.
I like what they were talking about in interviews. It's like, sure, the major is really important, but it's not the only thing. Even if we don't make it, like having this opportunity to play at a tournament like Pro League is what we play for. And, you know, just where we started at the beginning of the year, where we are now, a lot of improvement, higher up in the rankings. So a lot to look forward to for the Gentlemates, and doesn't feel like as much for 3D Max in this game.
No, not at all, but lots to look forward to for MOUZ, who have come into this competition in some decent form. They lost only to the Falcons. They're going to be heading into the playoffs here. Pretty comfortable series in general.
Yeah, and we started this series with Torji with the kind of open book interview, talking about his shortcomings in that Falcons matchup, saying he's going to tighten it up today. And we are seeing evidence of that. Is this round determined by that roaming AWP CT side overpass with a dominant presence like Torji on the AWP is a huge difference maker. Or a difference maker.
Well, Torzy waits behind the dice box. Not going to be coming up with a kill. His teammates instead will do that, and Exertion is the man to confirm playoffs for MOUZ. They come into the competition, they take down Game Legion, Gentlemates, they lose to the Falcons in a 2-1 fashion, but they bounce back immediately.